know that I can stand.
I know that I can stand.
No matter what comes my way.
No matter what may come my way.
Jesus, my life.
My life is in your hands.
Shalom and welcome to today's Nugget of Hope. I want to remind you one thing. Never make wrong conclusions, because wrong conclusions hurt people. Wrong conclusions put judgment on people. Now, you see, there's a story about a man and his son who are riding in a bus. And this son was 24 years old. But when they were riding in the bus, the 24-year-old son began to shout, "Dad, see, the trees are running behind us." There was a couple that was seated not too far from them, and they looked at them with disgust. How come a 24-year-old will be saying the trees are running behind us? And as they continued, the son, 24-year-old, shouted again, "Dad, the clouds are running with us." Now, this curious couple that was sitting next to them thought that this young man was mentally disturbed. And so they told their father, "Why don't you take your son to a good doctor so that he can be examined?" And the father said, "We are just from a good doctor. My son has been examined and he is able to see for the first time. You see, my son has been blind all this time. That is why the excitement that is in him." You see, the couple had judged wrongly this son, that he was mentally disturbed, and yet he was just overjoyed that he was able to see for the very first time. Now, in the Bible, in the book of 1 Samuel chapter 1, reading from verse number 12 to 16, we also meet a lady by the name Anna. Anna had been barren for a long time. And at this particular time, she's in the temple and she's praying with so much anguish to the point where there were no words coming out of her mouth. Only her mouth was opening and closing. And Eli, who was the prophet, looked at Anna and wrongly concluded that Anna was drunk. And so he told this lady, "Why don't you stop your drinking?" And Anna was so, remorseful, or so confused rather, and said, "I am not drunk. I am only praying with anguish," because she was praying and trusting God to get a son. Now, you see, if Anna was the kind of people that we have today, maybe Anna would never have gone back to the prophet again, never gone back to the church, because of the way that Eli the prophet judged her. Now, many people have been destroyed. Many people have been completely vanquished because of the wrong judgments or wrong conclusions that we make because of certain things that is happening in their life. You may find somebody that is doing something which they should not do at that particular time, and you make your conclusions. I'm here to speak to us today that wrong conclusions can destroy relationships. Wrong conclusions can diminish people's hopes. Therefore, don't make wrong conclusions. Thank you so much for watching. These are Nuggets of Hope with Bishop T.
Oh, I love you so much, Jesus. With you, I know I can.